have two questions for you. Number one, what must you have in your life? Number two, what's it going to take to get there? If you can answer those two questions, you are ready to work for that life you must have. And if you're ready to work for it, it is possible you can have it in a very short space of time. What must you have in your life that you do not have right now? What's missing? Why is it missing? I'll give you a hint. It's a three-letter word that ends with you. Everything you must have in your life can be yours if you are willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Take a moment to think about what it is that you truly want in your life, and then write down what it will take to get there. Are you willing to put in the time, effort, and dedication to make it happen? Are you willing to sacrifice whatever you need to sacrifice to get there? What do you need to become to create the things you want in your life? The only thing standing between you and the life you want is you. It's your discipline. It's your work ethic. It's your desire. It's 100% you. Don't let anyone else tell you any different. Don't let anyone convince you that there are other more important forces at play. You are the major controlling force, long term. You are in control of your own destiny. And it's up to you to create the life you desire. No one else but you. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Don't let other people's opinions stop you from going for what you want. Don't listen to the naysayer. Do not listen to those with no ambition. They aren't going anywhere worthwhile. The only limit that exists are those you set for yourself. If you believe that you're not capable of more, you won't even try. If you believe you are capable and you feel you must make this happen, you will. You will find a way. If you've got the belief and the desire, everything else will fall into place. Opportunities will appear. You just have to seize that opportunity. There are going to be dark days. There are going to be storms. The hard times will never stop coming. Life happens. Challenges will keep coming. That's something you cannot control. Focus on what you can control. And what can you control? You can control your reaction to the challenges you face. Face those challenges with character. You can control your effort. Are you really giving 100% every single day? You can control your attitude. Are you showing up as your best self every day? How are you showing up every day? Do you deserve the life you want? You can control how you treat the people you care about. Do they deserve better from you? You can control how you show up every single day of your life. It's a choice. Choices start with intention. So decide. Decide to show up every day of your life, ready to grow, ready to learn, and improve yourself. Ready to become the person who deserves a great life. Earn the life you want. Don't hold back. Never stop. Never quit. You have the power to create the life you want. Get out there and make it happen.
Where will you be a year from now? Will you be stuck in the same place? Stuck in the same routine? Stuck in the same job that makes you miserable? Struggling to make ends meet? Or will you be living the life of your dreams? Improved health, improved wealth, improved relationships. Will you be living more or existing exactly as you are now? Will you be living a life you're proud to call your own, or living the exact same life you're experiencing right now? The answers to those questions are entirely up to you. You have the power to create the life you want. You have the power to grow. You have the power to change it all, or order more of the same. It all starts with the choices you make today. Life is a journey. Each day we are presented with different choices to make and a range of opportunities that shape our path and determine our destination. And while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond to those challenges and opportunities. If you want to create a better life or a different life for yourself, it's time to take control and start making different choices. It's time to start setting meaningful goals and taking massive committed action to make those goals your reality. You, like everyone else on this planet, are absolutely capable of living a great life. You are capable of achieving great things. But that won't happen if you fear failure more than you desire growth. It won't happen if you believe in the doubters more than you believe in yourself. It won't happen unless you take that first step. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve in the next year? Who do I want to become within the next year? Who do I have to become in order to achieve the things I must achieve? What do I really want? Is it to advance in your career? Start your own business? Improve your relationships? Travel the world? Or simply improve your health and well-being? Whatever it is, make whatever is important to you a priority to you. When you know what is important, you won't have a problem taking action. So, get quiet and write down what is important to you. What do you really want from the next year? Don't let another year pass you by without making progress towards the things you really want in your life. The time is now. You have the power to create the life you want, and it starts with the choices you make today. It starts with an absolute decision. Cut the crap, man up, and make that decision. The decision to not settle. The decision to be better than you have ever before. This is your chance to create your greatest year ever. Are you willing to commit to that? Make the choice. Take control of your life. It won't be easy. In fact, it will be hard. We might as well get real. You want something amazing? You have to pay the price for it. If you want to be a Ferrari in life, you're going to have to pay significantly more than the guy who wants to be a Toyota. If you want an amazing life, an amazing body, amazing health, relationships, and bank account, you're going to have to work harder and sacrifice more than those who don't. But the beauty of it all is that life becomes easier for those willing to put in the work, and life becomes harder for those who consistently choose easy. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. Don't let that hold you back. Keep pushing forward and never stop. Never stop believing in yourself. Never stop believing in the process. The journey will be long. It will be difficult. And for that very reason, it will be worth it in the end. I want to hear from you now, where you are in life and where you want to be. And then I want to hear from you in 1 year from today. I want to see if you stuck to your commitment. Where will you be a year from now? The choice is yours.
Rest in peace. All the dreams never realized. All the businesses never started. The potential never reached. Rest in peace. All the opportunities missed because you chose to go out and party instead of stay in and study. Rest in peace. The person you could have been but never reached because you refused to put in the work. Rest in peace. The life that could have been yours but wasn't because you lacked belief and cared more about the potential failure than the possibility of success.
It's sad. So sad. But
This is the reality for most people. Most people let their dreams die. Most people would rather live a life of misery and regret than take a risk pushing for what they really want. Most people settle in every area of their life. They settle in their relationships. They settle for an okay body, okay health. They settle for an income that's just enough to get by. They settle for a quality of life that is only just passable enough to sleep at night. Not so bad that they have to do something about it, but not even close to the life they deserve and are capable of living.
This life is short. None of us are gonna make it out of here alive. You, me, everyone we love. We're all going to leave this earth one day. We've got one shot at it. One shot. For many of us, that time is flying by. Why not make the most of our one shot? Why not put in that little more effort? Why not dream just a little bigger? Why not spend a little time asking yourself what you really want in 1, 5, 10, 20 years time? Why not spend more time working on yourself and less time trying to escape from the life you don't want? Why not walk away from everything that is rotten in your life and start planting new seeds that can grow into something better in time? You deserve more, but you can only get more if you are willing to do more. More planning, more self-work, more sacrifice, more calculated risk, more dreaming, more learning, more believing, more of everything that takes you in the direction you want to travel, and less of everything that is pulling you in the opposite direction. Push for your true potential, and when you get to the end, you'll be proud. Proud of the person you became while searching and stretching for the greatest version of yourself.
There's a famous story about frogs and boiling water I have to share with you, because I think it is relevant to all of us. As the story goes, if you place a frog in a pot of boiling water, it will immediately jump out to save its life. But if you put the same frog in a pot of room temperature water and slowly heat it up, the frog will remain in the pot. Even when the water starts boiling, the frog will stay there and ultimately boil to death. Now, you may be thinking that frogs are stupid, but don't we all do that to some degree? You spend too long in a relationship, in a business, in a job, in a friendship. At the start, it was good. Then slowly over time, it started dying. You should have jumped out or made changes a long time ago. Now you're dying inside like the frog. Too often we get stuck in our comfortable lives. It becomes so comfortable and so familiar that even though we may be miserable, we stay. Because at least the misery is familiar. Taking that risk to change or grow or leave is unknown. And if there's one thing most humans can't face, it is the unknown. But let me ask you, do you want to be like that frog in the pot, slowly boiling to death? Or would you rather be like the minority? Jump out of that pot and go searching for a life that will challenge you and force you to grow into a person you can be proud of. I challenge you to be the latter. Don't wait for someone else to turn down the heat for you. There's no one else in control of the temperature of your life. Take control of your own life and be brave enough to make those positive changes. Embrace every challenge you face and seek out new opportunities for growth and development. Progress requires discomfort. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. It will be uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is a sign of pending progress. If you want to be a better version of yourself, you must push yourself to grow. You must make some tough decisions and trust your gut that everything will work out in the end. So, don't be that frog. Don't be someone who stays somewhere that is killing them inside. Don't be like most people who let their dreams and aspirations die far too early. Don't live with that dirty word, regret.
There is no greater pain than that of regret. Nothing can kill your soul more than the feeling of regret. Never be afraid to take a risk in life. Never be afraid to take a risk going after what you really want.
You may fail. You will most likely fail often. But failure going after your dreams is nothing compared to the failure that is settling for a life that you don't want. It's never too late to try again. It's never too late to decide you want more out of life. It's never too late.
It's never too late to commit to make this day, this very day, the best of your life. To create opportunities for yourself, to be positive, to rise above average thoughts. It's never too late to reinvent yourself, to learn something new, to grow, to feel good again. No matter what has happened or failed to happen in your past, it is never too late, but only if you are committed. Only if you want to change. Do you want to change? Do you want more out of life? You wouldn't be the first person on earth to turn everything around. It is not impossible. All it takes is your commitment, your courage, and your desire to be better. Most people don't change because they lack courage, because they fear the unknown. They fear failure. You are different. You have the courage to try. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. It's time. Today's the day. The first day of the rest of your life. Make that commitment.
Never give up. Can you hear me? I don't care if you're living in your car. I don't care if you're sleeping on the side of a gas station. Never give up. You gotta keep fighting. It's a destination that you have in your soul. It's where you want to make it. So your tears will become the ocean that leads to your paradise. The toughest battles come to the toughest warriors. You gotta see it like it's already in your hand. You gotta walk like you're already a star, even if you have nothing in your pocket. But you can never give up. You can never stop fighting for that top spot. Say you gotta become rich on the inside before you become rich on the outside. That pride, that purpose, that gift. Never give up.
It's hard to keep going when no one is supporting you, when no one is clapping for you. And that is exactly why you have to become your own biggest fan. You have to back yourself. You have to bet on yourself. You really do have to believe in yourself when no one else does. If you don't, I'm sorry, but you won't achieve anything. You won't achieve anything because there will be plenty of moments in your life when you feel like quitting. There will be moments where there seems like no other option but quitting. There will be moments when it seems like no one is in your corner. But if you are in your corner, no one can stop you. No one can shake you, and no one will break you. You have to trust yourself so much that no opinion can shake your choices. That doesn't mean you don't take advice or listen to criticism. It means you know the difference between good advice and sticking to your plan. It means that you're open to suggestions, but completely shut off to nonsense. It means that you back yourself, even when you have no reason to back yourself. If you lose 100 times in a row, you believe the 101st time will be your win. It means you will do whatever it takes. You will change your approach if you need to. You will work harder if you need to. You will work smarter if you have to. You will learn whatever you need to and do whatever must be done. The only thing you won't do is give up. You will not give up on yourself. You will not give up on the life you demand of yourself. Being your biggest fan is not only important to your success in anything in life, it is essential. If you don't bet on yourself, you will lose every gamble you take in life. And in life, every choice is a gamble. You cannot win in life unless you bet on yourself. The life you really want will not come to you by settling. It will not come to you by taking the easy path. It will not come to you by conforming to society. It will not come to you by playing it safe. You're going to have to show some courage. You're going to have to shut out the opinions of others around you and ask yourself what you really want from life. How do you want to live? What would make you proud? How would the you that you are proud of live each day? What work would you be doing if you were living your greatest life? How much money would you be earning? What kind of friends would you have? What kinds of relationships does this person have? How would you conduct yourself? How do you picture yourself? Are you standing up for things you believe in? Are you speaking your truth? What makes you proud of this person? If you're like most people, thinking of the person you could become, thinking of the you that will make you proud, will give you a great sense of excitement, a sense of what is possible. And now, it is completely up to you. You can create that person by the choices you make every day, by the actions you take in every moment. You can create that person by backing yourself. Believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. Be your own biggest fan. And never, ever quit until you are living the life you can proudly call your own.
No one will ever hate you with the intensity that you can hate yourself. And that's why you absolutely must take the time to build your self-worth. And I really wish that building your self-worth was simply as easy as repeating to yourself that you love yourself. But it's not. The reality is, if you want to love yourself, you have to do something that is worthy of that love. You have to do something that you believe in. You have to find a way to build credibility with yourself, to tell yourself you're going to do something and know that you're actually going to see it through. The reality is we're all watching ourselves all the time. We know how we behave. And so you really have to think about that. And I want it to be enough. I want it to be enough that you exist, and that you're going to be okay simply because you are. But the reality is we don't look at life like that, and we do judge ourselves, and we do think about whether or not we're following through on the things that we said we were going to do. And it's okay to start small. It's okay not to have a grand dream. It's okay not to be able to do that yet. It is very okay not to be extraordinary. You don't need that to love yourself. But what you do need is purpose. What you do need is to take that time to define what is it that you're trying to do with your life? Why do you matter? What is it that you're going to be able to bring to yourself and to the world? And it doesn't have to be big. It just has to be real. It has to be something that's true to you. It has to be something that you're willing to commit to. And once you're willing to commit to it, to put in the energy every day to get up and pursue that thing. And again, this is not me. I'm not judging you. I can really tell you, I love you, and it's enough that you just exist. But I know that in your head, in all of our heads, is a voice that says that just isn't true. And so to connect with ourselves and to find that meaning and to develop it, to create meaning in our lives, we have to set an intention, and we have to pursue that intention. Start small, know what you want, get out of bed, get after it, set rules for yourself, follow those rules. Once you start doing those simple things, and again, they don't have to be big, but once you start setting a rule, having an intention, following your rules, building towards that intention, suddenly you're going to earn that credibility with yourself. And then all of a sudden, no matter what anybody says to you, and they are going to say negative things, haters are going to come after you, that is just a reality of life, but you will be impervious to that if you have built within you belief that you are worthy, because you take small steps every day to do something that means something to you. It doesn't matter what other people think, but it matters a lot what you think about yourself. So every day, earn that worth.
In the beginning, they will criticize you. They'll judge you. They'll say you need more work-life balance. They'll say it's too risky. They'll say it can't be done. They'll say you can't see clearly. But they can't see your vision. They can't see your vision. They don't know your heart. They will never understand how much it means to you. Work hard and stay focused on that meaning. Stay focused on your mission. Believe in yourself and lead with integrity. In the end, they'll ask how you did it. And when they do, you'll be able to guide them to a higher level. You'll be the example of perseverance, the example of believing in yourself, the example of never losing sight of your vision, the example of blocking out all the noise and remaining dedicated to your dream, your purpose.
I always felt like I needed other people to believe in me. But it wasn't until I started believing in me that I started going places. When I started to back myself, other people started to back me. When I realized my worth, others saw my worth. Now I know I don't need others to do anything or achieve anything in my life. It's great to have support, but it's better to have belief in yourself. It's great to have support, but it's better to have mental strength. It's great to have people in your corner, but it's better to be able to fight when life has you cornered. I am ready for any fight, any challenge life has in store, and I will always back myself.
If you don't believe in you, who's going to? If you don't back you, who's going to? And if you don't believe it's going to work out, guess what? It won't. If you even have a speck of doubt in your mind, it will hold you back from reaching your goals. It will hold you back from your true potential. It will hold you back from giving it your all. And because of that, you'll never know how great you could have been. You can develop that belief. You develop it by doing, by taking action. And yes, you will fail, but each time you get back up, you take one more step forward, and that step you take forward is another step in belief. Keep climbing and growing that belief until you reach the place where there's no doubt.
Only you know how far you will go in life, because only you know how much you are willing to give up in order to claim the prizes life has to offer. Life has those prizes waiting for you. You can be the champion of your own life. You will win in life when you back yourself, when you bet on yourself, when you go all in on your dream, when you stop holding back and go all out.
You must know at the very least that you are capable of anything. Others before you have done it. So logically, it is possible. You just have to believe, trust, have faith, and be willing to do whatever it takes to get there.
You have to back yourself. Nothing else will pay better. The only way to win big in life is to bet on yourself. If you're not willing to back you, no one will. Believe you are capable. Because guess what? You are. You are more than capable. You just need to back yourself and take consistent action. Find that spark you need and turn it into a flame. Turn the flame into an inferno of passion and let that passion drive you to greatness. Listen, some successful people aren't that smart. They just believe in themselves. They back themselves and they are willing to work for what they want. You don't need the fancy college degree. You don't need the wealthy parents. You need belief. You can make up for lack of education with belief and hard work. Everything will fall into place. Trust it will. Trust yourself, and it will.
Life has prizes waiting for you. You can be the champion of your own life. You will win in life when you back yourself, when you bet on yourself, when you go all in on your dream, when you stop holding back and go all out.
If I could go back and give my younger self just one piece of advice, what would it be? Never give up. If I could give anyone just one piece of advice, what would it be? Never give up.
When you come to a crossroad and run into the winner and the quitter in you, listen to the winner. The quitter will never take you down the road you want to travel. I know some of you are going through a rough time. Some of you are going into the fight of your life, fighting for your future, fighting for your career, fighting for your family. Some of you are fighting for your life. And I am telling you, do not quit. Do not give in. I know life can be tough. I know life can wear you down, but if you just stick it out, even if you don't get the result, you will find the character you showed will be your reward. The fighting spirit you develop will be the reward, and it will serve you well for the rest of your life. They say that life is only 10% of what happens. But watch this. 90% is how you respond to what happens. Don't miss what I'm telling you. Only 10% is what happens in your life. 90%, however, is how you respond to what happened in your life. Fight for what you want now, or fight against what you don't want later. You choose.
Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare settle. Don't you dare back down. Not today or any other day. When the tough moments come, never forget you are in that moment writing your legacy. In that tough moment, you are setting the standard for your character. Do you have the character? You do.
What if today was your last day? When we are born, no one gives us a note with our used by date on it. No one has the privilege of knowing when their time is up. Maybe if we did, we would live life differently. Live life differently. Rather than existing, maybe we would live this life to its fullest potential. Maybe we would give more, do more, and be more. Maybe we would have more drive, more desire, more enthusiasm for life. Maybe we would go after our dreams with intensity. Maybe we would not give up so easily. Maybe we would chase our dreams harder and faster.
Fight for what you want now, or fight against what you don't want later. You choose.
What are you holding back? Can you give more?
When you come to a crossroad and run into the winner and the quitter in you, listen to the winner. When you make a commitment to yourself, you make sure you see it through.
Nothing is worth more than this moment. Give it your all. Leave every ounce of energy out this day.
Never give up. Never, ever give up. You do not know what is going to happen in the future. Anything can happen if you believe in yourself and are willing to learn how to make it happen.
Never, ever quit.
A blade does not become strong. It does not become tempered until it's been through the fire several times. And there's a lot of hammer work that has to take place. And then you're going to have to go back in the forge again. And it's hot, and it melts you down, and you're uncomfortable. And then life is going to pull you out, and it's going to put you on the anvil, and it's going to hammer on you some more. And you're going to say, what, am I done yet? Am I sword for the ages? And don't look for what you are supposed to be fully, completely polished, sharpened, edged, tempered at 26 or 36, at 46. You've got a lot more forge time left. You've got a lot more hammer blows left. And it takes time. But if you will patiently embrace the process, then by the time you get up in years, you can be a man that you're proud of.
I know we're all going through hell right now. I know there are circumstances that are not your fault that have knocked you from where you could have been to where you are now. I know it's hard.
I know it is hard, but understand this. It will always be hard unless you sum up the courage to stand up and do something.
What if I told you that those challenges were sent for you to become stronger? What if you knew those challenges, the hardest times in your life, were sent for you to discover who you really are? Would you face those challenges differently, knowing that they will make you stronger? Would you face those challenges differently if you knew they were all part of the plan?
You cannot grow without struggle. You cannot develop strength without resistance, without challenging yourself, without struggle. You'll survive all your challenges to this point, and you will survive whatever is coming. But next time a struggle comes, I don't want you to curse the skies. Know that it was sent for a reason and a lesson. It might be to make you stronger. It might be to teach you patience. It might be for you to show others your spirit. There is a reason. So don't you give up. You have a purpose in this world, and you will only find it if you keep going and keep growing.
Think back to every challenge you've ever faced. Think about the hardest challenges, the ones that really hurt. Did any of them lead you to something better? Maybe you were fired or didn't get that job, but it led to a better one, or an idea that started your business. Maybe you were under immense financial pressure, so you had to find a way to make something happen, and you did. That builds character. Maybe you reached your limit physically, and you were sick and tired of being sick and tired, so you changed everything and got in the best shape of your life. The pain of the mirror forced you to be better. We can all point to a challenging moment in our life that made us better. Don't fight against the challenges. Rise up to them. They will make you stronger. They will make you better.
I want to ask you something. Do you remember that guy who was super successful in all areas of his life? The one who said he will get to it tomorrow. Exactly. No one remembers him because he doesn't exist. He never became successful in any area of his life because he is still waiting for tomorrow. That's a major difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Urgency. Successful people want it now, so they take action now. Almost everyone else says, I'll get to it tomorrow, or when I have time. You don't get given time. You make time. You are the timekeeper of your life. You decide where to allocate your time. Hungry people don't wait. Hungry people want it now. They take action now. They lock in the dates now. They set the goals, the targets, and the deadlines now. Not when they're ready. Not when it's all perfect. Now. If you want it, you push for it now. No one on their deathbed wished that they never went after all the things they want. They regret that they didn't go for it. They regret waiting. They regret not living the life they deserved because they always put it off for another day. Do not be one of those people. Get hungry. Develop urgency. How do you develop urgency? In one word, passion. When you truly care about something, you take action. Find that thing that you love so much, the thing that you want so bad, that you must take action now. Ask yourself why and who. Why do you want this? Why do you need to become this person? Why do you have to achieve this thing you want? Who is going to benefit when you achieve this? Who are you doing it all for? Once you know these things, you will not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is for people who don't care about their life. Now is for those who want more from life.
There's no procrastination when you have passion and meaning in your life. They cannot coexist. Find that thing that you love so much, you will work day and night for it. Find that reason that burns so bright, you will fight for it every day of your life.
Today's opportunities won't exist tomorrow. Stop saying tomorrow and start dominating today.
Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Now is all we have.
Today is the day. Now is the time. Do something small today. Now to lock you in to your dream. A small action that makes you committed to the cause.
When you do something, you build momentum. And if you continue to take action, you will start seeing results. Results that will compound in time. In 10 years' time, you do not want to be one of those people who wish they started 10 years ago. Start now. The future you is begging you to start now.
Today's the day. When are you going to stop lying to yourself? When are you going to be honest with yourself? Those who say tomorrow never succeed.
There is no tomorrow. Today is the day.